Grand Rising. Buenos dias. Good afternoon. How are you? This is Divina Vanessa. We are on our spiritual altar, the beginning, week 4, day 27. You have arrived to day 27. Congratulations, you've committed to this for 27 days. So, as usual, either when you wake up or before you go to sleep, you're gonna light this candle. Do not blow out the match because you do not want to offend the fire gods. You're gonna do your prayers. They go something like this. If you're waking up in the morning, you're gonna say Grand Rising, elders, ancestors, guides, my spiritual court. Thank you so much for all the messages that I received this morning. And then talk, if you remember your dream, talk about your dream with your ancestors. And if you have any questions, ask them. Like, what did you mean by that? Can I have more clarity? So that next time you go to sleep, you'll get more clarity. You could also say something along the lines like, I'm having these situations. Can you bring into my circle, into my path, people that could help me, that will have a solution or a suggestion or solution for my problem? This kind of communication is really important. You have to try to talk to them just like they were there, like if they're right in front of you. Have that homey kind of vibe with your guides, because they want the best for you. Their expectation of you is for you to become the best version of yourself. Because when you uplift your spirit and your spirituality, you uplifting them. And that's what this light stands for. So you start your morning like that, You go about your day. When you get back home, if you want to, this is what I usually do. Get back home, light my candle. I thank them for arriving home safely. It was a productive day that I had. I sit with them for at least 15 minutes. And I also cleanse myself from the day. So I'm going to put my hands over my body, all over my body, and throw that energy into the bowl. That's the purpose of that bowl, for you to cleanse yourself. Now, I've had a couple of questions, and one of them that stuck out the most was, she said that she couldn't understand me. So I told her, whatever you did understand, sound it out. Ask them if that's their name, or ask them to repeat it. But you heard it. She just couldn't understand the name. And that will happen because you may have ancestors that are from Italy, so they speak Italian. From France, so they speak French. From Africa, so they speak God knows what dialect, because there's a lot of different dialects over there. Every nation speaks differently. So you may hear something that you don't recognize, but you've made base. You've touched base. You've made communication, which is a good thing. That's what I told you. You made communication. Now we need to figure out, like, maybe they'll show you in your dream, like, where they come from, what kind of life they led. Because that's happened to me. My ancestors showed me how they got to Dominican Republic. How did that magical union brought them to where I was born. But they were originally from there, And then my guides, like, I've danced a flamingo, with my gypsy. And I know she likes the violin because she's played the violin for me. I've seen her in all her beautiful, I mean, she loves long nails. This is her. This is all her. This is her. You want me to tell you a funny story? I go to get my nails done. All I was doing, because of the whole COVID thing, all I was doing was the permanent one. That's all I was doing. And I go to the place. This is a new place. My place was packed, so I went somewhere else. And it was, close to my job, so I just slid in there, and there wasn't too many people. I was like next, so I took the appointment. I told the guy, this is the color I want. That's the last thing I remember. Like 20 minutes later, I look at my hands. I'm like, what are you doing? He already had like this hand done. And he's like, well, you asked for this. And I was like, really? This is what we're doing now? So those are the kind of things that you have to be ready for. Because at the end of the day, our guides and our ancestors continue living life through us. And sometimes they do manifest in that way where they're like, you know what? You can't be basic no more. You need some nails. I had to pay the bill. So now I tell her, I'm like, you want these? And you got to make sure I get more than enough money to continue this journey. I'm looking forward to hearing your stories. Sometimes you're going to be a little scared, but sometimes you're going to laugh. You're going to be like, really? They got jokes? And they do. They do. And they do test you. They will test you. And if they see that you're afraid, they're going to step back. Because the last thing they want to do is make you afraid of them. They don't realize there's certain things that they do, and you're just not used to it. Eventually, it will all make sense. You'll see. Trust the process. Trust the process. That's it. We made it to day 27. Don't forget tomorrow. We're gonna need a new cup, and tomorrow you're gonna have to wash this, and you're gonna wash your cups. That's entirely up to you. Everybody is different. Some people will tell you, oh, you need some sea salt and water to take off all the negative energy. Other people will tell you, just rinse them out. Other people will tell you whatever ritual they have. Some people blow smoke in there. Me, soap and water. That's it. It's clean. Because I tell the universe it's clean. I don't need nothing extra. Some people need a little more extra. I don't know how much energy you pick up there. Whatever resonates with you and you feel comfortable doing, because now you got to remember they're going to start guiding you. So they're going to start telling you, this is what I want, this is what I like. But you have to create boundaries. You have to create boundaries. Because at the end of the day, you're the one living this life. And you can't always please them and always give them something. So be very careful with that. Okay? You notice we haven't done any offerings? We're not there yet, number one. And with that, you're going to be very, very careful. Okay? You have a blessed night. We will go down the rabbit hole tomorrow. Don't forget your extra cup, and don't forget to document your journey. Don't forget to document your journey. Journaling is very important. Write about your dreams, who you see in your dreams, what do they look like, and start doing Google searches on the images that you see. Because these are your guides, and they will present themselves to you. Okay? Love and light.